Hi, I am Julie Campbell, and I'm here with Dr. Brent Black. So, Dr. Black, what is your horticulture specialization and your primary positions you kind of held?
So my specialization is in fruit crops or pomology. My background and training is in plant physiology, and specifically physiology of fruit crops. My primary position out of graduate school was with the USDA Fruit Lab in Beltsville, Maryland. I was there for 6 years, and for the last 20 years, I've been extension fruit specialist and a professor at Utah State University.
Okay. So, what has horticulture meant to you throughout your career?
So horticulture has been part of my life as long as I can remember. My father was a horticulture professor at what is now Brigham Young University, Idaho. And so his idea of a family trip was to go somewhere to a botanical garden or to a demonstration garden or to nurseries and garden centers and things like that. So I grew up around that, and I thought I'd kind of go into that. I was always interested in plant growth and development, particularly related to horticultural crops. And so that was really from the start kind of my interest. And then I shifted over to pomology after taking an undergraduate course in fruit production that just really captivated my interest. And so that's really been part of my life for forever, for as long as I can remember.
My children can definitely relate. So, what do you consider the most rewarding part of your career?
So I one of the reasons I left USDA to go to Utah State University was because I discovered that I really like working with growers, trying to solve problems for them, and I also really like to interact and mentor students and see them kind of have those aha moments and get excited and passionate about horticulture. And so I really that those are really my two rewarding things. I've really focused on extension and then integrating undergraduate and graduate students into my program so that I can have that interaction that I really enjoy.
Great. So, how long have you been an ASHS member, and how has the society influenced your career overall?
So I joined ASHS the first semester of my graduate program. So it was in the fall of 1991. And my first ASHS meeting was a year and a half later at Nashville, because the first meeting after I joined was in Hawaii, and my major professor didn't figure he was going to fund my
No
trip to
thanks.
Hawaii. But I've been involved ever since. And just a few years after I joined, I Essie Falahi from University of Idaho drugged me along to an American Pomological Society meeting. So APS is a sister organization to ASHS, and I got involved there, and that really was kind of my crowd. I've really enjoyed working with and associating with both the broader ASHS membership and the APS membership ever since. I've been involved in various aspects of both of those organizations.
Okay, great. So what advice would you offer to young professionals that are coming in horticulture?
So I guess back to that idea of finding your crowd within the society, there's so many aspects to horticulture. There's the artistic side and the scientific side, and there's different crops. And I just really found my passion and found people that shared that passion. And that makes it really fun to come to the meetings. And I have expertise that I can call on for any kind of question throughout the world, really, through connections that I've made at ASHS meetings.
Yeah, great. So given that, what excites you the most about the future?
Well, I get excited about technology, whether it's genetics or genomics or engineering. A lot of my focus over the last few years has been in the engineering realm. And so seeing all of the new technologies in terms of environmental sensing and remote sensing and measurement and monitoring devices and how those can be integrated into horticulture using my expertise as a physiologist interacting with engineers and finding solutions that are going to benefit growers, and also getting students involved in all that and seeing their passion ignite over those kinds of things. I think there's some really neat, exciting things coming in terms of technology. I joke with some of my colleagues that we wish we were 30 years younger because there's just
Yeah.
so many exciting things happening that to get involved in.
Yeah.
So
All right. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
thank you.